More saber rattling on the Korean Peninsula, and here to discuss what's going on is Bill Marcus. Bill is a Fox News reporter based in Shanghai. Welcome, Bill.
Hi, Don. Today's drills were off the East Coast, but tomorrow's drill, besides being a huge one of the largest ever, is going to take place exactly a month after North Korea assaulted Yeonpyeong Island, killing 4, including 2 civilians. And sources in Seoul, people that I speak to there, are telling me that the Lee government is under tremendous domestic pressure to look very, very tough. Hundreds of fighter jets, tanks, attack helicopters will be only miles, just a few miles from the North Korean border tomorrow. And though the North waved off any response on Monday's drills, after Monday's drills, both sides right now are on a very, very high alert.
Why is South Korea stepping up the pressure on the North at this time?
The reaction after the 14-minute gap between when the North struck Yeonpyeong Island on November 23rd and when South Korea responded, and the fact that life was lost and civilian life was lost, has made the South Korean public very, very angry. And that anger has been directed to the center-right government that's now in power in Seoul. So with elections coming up 2 years from now, their majority is very eager to prove that they are tough against North Korea and that they basically won't take it anymore.
Is this all about domestic politics then, rather than showing military force against the North?
No. This is kind of like three-dimensional chess in that part of the picture is the North and South Korean conflict, and part of the picture is both of those capitals sending signals to the, I guess, their patron. In the case of Pyongyang, they are backed by Beijing. In the case of Seoul, they're backed by the United States. The United States has 28,500 soldiers on the Korean Peninsula, and Pyongyang would desperately like those to go away. What they were trying to do in shelling the island, besides establishing and asserting themselves, was to send a signal to Washington to try to get the Obama administration to negotiate more actively with Pyongyang. And also, sources have told me that it was to boost Kim Jong-un, who is the heir apparent to Kim Jong-il, the present leader in North Korea, make him look tough.
Bill, that's one side of the equation. The other side of the equation is China. You're based in China. What kind of influence do they have over what the North does? And what is China's end game? What do they want to happen on the peninsula?
That's the $64,000 question. What they say they want is stability. According to WikiLeaks, they wouldn't mind if the South advanced and unified the country and there was stability under Seoul, so long as the American military didn't go beyond the DMZ and the mines and other natural resources in the North were able to be developed and they had a commercial stake in them. What they are most concerned about over the past year in terms of their conflict with the United States has been their sovereignty in the waters off of China. And this area in the northeast part of Asia and the area in the southeast part of Asia where the Spratlys and the Paracel Islands have been are 2 areas where China is asserting itself. Just today, the Foreign Ministry changed its top person to someone who's said to be more assertive and will put forth the Chinese foreign policy in a more aggressive fashion. You may remember a couple of months ago that Secretary of State Clinton had said that the United States has an interest in the southeast part, in the waters off of southeast China. So what China's interests are keeping its borders not just free of United States encroachment. This is a conflict between the U.S. and China, but also asserting its rights over the waters that are off the coast.
Bill Marcus is a reporter based in Shanghai, China, and he covers the region for Fox News. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Don. My pleasure.